Hi there, and welcome to this week's edition of your Wheel and Anchor weekly newsletter. This week I find myself in the Estonian countryside where I'm attending a very interesting festival, and I'm looking forward to the next couple of days to be offline and diving a little bit into my own life journey. So I'm quite excited about all that. So the newsletter this week, real brief. This is a bit of a last call for some of our upcoming programs that we have to release the remaining spaces that we have. Or where we're simply down to the last couple of cabins. So if you haven't made some plans yet for this fall, you might want to consider joining us, for example, yachting the Turkish Mediterranean. We have a wonderful, luxurious gulet, which is prefaced by a trip to Istanbul and down the west coast of Turkey. A beautiful trip, one cabin left on that particular program. Later on in the fall, we have our Croatia program, which is typically always sold out, a very popular trip on a beautiful luxury yacht. And we have, I believe, one cabin left on that program as well. If you've thought about going to Croatia, please do consider joining us for that. And similarly, in November, we're off to Tahiti on a motor sailing yacht as well, where we have one cabin left as well. So just down to the last bit of inventory on some of those trips. And I think there's a couple of spots left as well on our Mekong River trip that takes us from Angkor Wat in Cambodia down to the incredible, vibrant city of Ho Chi Minh. That trip in November, and I think there's one or two cabins left on that. So if you've ever thought about going down to the Mekong, please do join us on that. We're going to be releasing our 2024 Mekong program, and I can tell you that, as with a lot of our trips, the prices going into next year are increasing quite dramatically due to inflation and the pressures in the travel industry. So some of these trips is a good time to jump on board and avoid the otherwise unavoidable price increases in 2024. And finally, one more thing I wanted to mention as well, for those interested in our Great African Rail Odyssey, which is in this time next year, June, July, end of June, beginning of July of 2024. We have, I think, one cabin left, and the whole train is otherwise sold out. So if you've ever thought about that epic journey on Rovos Rail that starts in Cape Town, South Africa, goes all the way up to Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, an amazing adventure. We've got a great group going for that. Please do consider joining us. So that's all from me here in Estonia. Look forward to catching up with you again next week.